Where Did the Animals' Dreams Go? By Cmit Naglar. In a beautiful land lived a happy group of animals. The animals all loved each other very much. When the animals were thirsty, the birds would peck the fruit, and the bears would shake the trees until the fruit fell off. The animals would dip the fruit in the water of the pond and make them into sweet juice. It was magical juice. Anyone who drank from it got to have wonderful dreams at night. The lion was flapping his large wings with glee, and the squirrel was swimming deep in the sea. The fish were practicing singing in a choir, and the zebra enjoyed her garish attire. Nighttime was quiet in Animal Land. Everyone was fast asleep. The only one who stayed awake was Smart Owl. One morning, a newcomer arrived at Animal Land. Nobody dared come near it, nor say good morning, nor offer to play with it. Since they didn't know its name, they called it Pachunki, which in animal language means strange. Whenever Pachunki came to the pond, they all drew away in fear. Pachunki wanted to be the animals' friend, but it had no idea how to prove to them that it wasn't scary. Every day, alone, on the pond's bank, Pachunki cried, its tears falling into the water. Eventually, the pond's water started to turn salty from Pachunki's tears. When the animals found out that Pachunki was making the pond's water salty, they were very angry, because this meant they could no longer prepare their favorite juice. The dolphin turned to Pachunki angrily. Your tears are making the water salty, and I can't make my favorite juice. Without juice, we can't dream wonderful dreams at night. Pachunki raised its head to look at the dolphin and screamed, tears in its eyes. I hope you never dream again. Right then, a small heart-shaped tear dropped down from its cheek into the pond. It was sunset, and the animals were just finishing their supper. The moon shone sadly, and Owl noticed a single star twinkling in the sky. The cubs and baby birds fell asleep, and the grown-up animals were preparing to go to sleep as well. Night descended. Animal Land fell silent. Hush, the animals are dreaming now. The next day came, and the sun was shining brightly, but Animal Land was silent. Everyone was still sleeping. Owl, who'd been awake all night, sensed that something was wrong. Suddenly, Owl saw Pachunki walking towards the pond. Hello there, I'm Owl, he greeted Pachunki. Who are you? I don't know you. I'm Luca, a girl seal. I moved here a few days ago. Something strange is happening, Owl said. It's almost noon, and the animals are still sleeping. Last night, he continued, I noticed another strange thing. The moon was shining, but there was only the wishing star in the sky. When the wishing star is seen in the sky, any wish you make that day will come true. Whose tear is that? Asked Owl. It's mine, Luca answered shyly. A red tear is a tear that comes straight from your heart, said Owl. This means that you were very upset. I was, answered Luca, and told Owl that all she wanted was to play with the other animals. But they only told her to leave because her tears were making the pond's water salty. I made a wish because the dolphin hurt my feelings. I wished for the animals to never dream again, but I didn't mean they wouldn't wake up in the morning. We have to cancel the wish and let the animals have their dreams back, said Owl, or else they'll keep on sleeping and will never wake up. I'll do whatever it takes, said Luca. Wait for the evening, said Owl. Then come back to the pond. We'll prepare some sweet juice and pour it into the pond. This will make the tear disappear, and the wish will be cancelled. Luca was very sad. Everything around her was empty and silent. She decided to stop and knock on the door of her neighbors, the hamsters. Maybe, she thought, someone would wake up. She knocked on the door, but no one answered. When she turned to walk away, she suddenly heard a noise from her backyard. Luca quickly ran towards the yard and saw the hamster pups playing outside. "Hi!" she cried happily. But the hamsters got scared and ran away. Luca called towards them, "Wait!" The hamsters stopped running and slowly approached Luca. "I want to be your friend. I'm Luca. Who are you?" "We are Moggle and Roggle," they answered. "How come you're not asleep like everybody else?" Luca asked. "Yesterday morning, we came over to your house because we wanted to invite you over to play with us. But you weren't home. We waited until we fell asleep. When we woke up, it was dark. And when our parents didn't call for us to come home, we kept on waiting for you." Luca told Moggle and Roggle why the animals weren't waking up. "I have an idea," said Roggle. "Let's walk through all the animals' houses, knock on every door, and call out, 'Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it fun to be dreaming all night and wake up with the sun?' This is what our mom and dad say to us every night before we go to sleep. They say it with love. We will say it to the animals with love too. Maybe it will wake them up." So the three of them started towards the animals' houses. First they knocked on the rhino family door. They called, "Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it fun to be dreaming all night and wake up with the sun?" Suddenly, they heard voices coming from inside the house. The door opened, and Mother Rhino came out and said, "Good morning, everyone." "Good morning," Moggle and Roggle answered happily. "This is Luca, a new member of Animal Land." "Nice to meet you, Luca," said Mother Rhino. Slowly, one by one, all the animals began to wake up, opened their doors, and greeted them with smiles and cheers. Moggle and Roggle introduced Luca to all the animals, and they all saw that she was a nice, friendly seal, and that there was nothing to be afraid of. Come evening, Luca went to meet Owl on the pond's bank. The dolphin smiled at her as she approached him and called, "Would you like to drink some sweet juice? We are making enough for everyone." "Yes, I'd like that very much," Luca laughed. That night, the animals went back to dreaming wonderful dreams. Luca had a wonderful dream too. And you, children, if you look at the animals with love when they're sleeping, will be able to guess what they are dreaming of too.